It's a beautiful Bacon Day Cookie Crusaders. Today I want to cover this new team that can be used for guild battle. It's quite surprising, I'm sure, to some, but I'll explain why it works. Now, the team I have been using has been Affogato and Mushroom Cookie, and instead it's going to be Pumpkin Pie and Crunchy Chip Cookie. Now, the toppings specifically are going to be, if you can, critical for dark chocolate, but if not, attack is fine. If you can, critical for Crunchy Chip, but if you can't, searing is also fine. Searing for Eclair for specific reasons, mostly pertaining to how the shields work and how the crit bonuses and the reflection kind of happens against Eclair. Searing for Pumpkin Pie, just because critical percentages do not transfer over to Pom Pom. And then the cooldown as best as you can for Cotton Cookie. So those are the toppings. Now what's happening specifically is that Crunchy Chip provides an attack speed reduction on the dragon and any of the opposing summoned creatures. And Pumpkin Pie increases the damage on the wolves and Crunchy Chip, so therefore the overall buffs being applied from Cotton and from Pumpkin Pie are going on to Crunchy Chip, thus making a stronger damage dealer. So let me show you what the original team I'm running can do for damage, and let me show you what the other team can do for damage. So we're going to go into practice with this team. This is the poison team that I run, and I'll show you the damage that we're doing here. So timing is very specific on both of these teams, but if you do it just right, you can get a full setup of damage against the dragon and deal quite a good amount. So we're going to speed this up to 1.5 times. The main thing of what's happening on the poison team is that those ticks of poison are doing a lot of damage, but the reflection hits really hard. So you're really relying on this little dragon back here. And if you don't have a guild that has that, or a high level version of that, you're actually not going to do a lot of damage. And so, as you can see, 15 million. Now, that damage stays pretty consistent at that amount, even up into the level 90s of dragons. And yet again, that is because of the guild buffs I have for the shield, the meteor, and the dragon. That's the main reason. And the damage scales according to HP. Now, with the new team, here's where it gets really interesting. When we go and practice with this team, yet again, timing is very crucial. So we're going to wait till that hair mark of Eclair, activate Cotton, and then we're going to activate Eclair, DC, Pumpkin Pie, Crunchy Chip. And so as the rotation should go correctly, we'll keep pushing out a lot of damage. We'll get new shields if it hits correctly on the enemy units, which it doesn't. The best way you can correct that, and what I'm going to work towards to correct that, is getting better cooldown on Eclair. If you get better cooldown on Eclair, you can take this damage even higher. So this can scale even further than I'm about to show you right now. But you can see just how much damage we did here on this team. And I'll probably run it one or two more times just to show you timing is super critical. Yeah, so we only did 15 million that time. And that was the damage layout from the team. And so I personally got it at this level dragon up to 20 million damage. And I'm going to try again with the timing, because that timing is so critical. And, of course, critical hits matter, too. So I might have just not had good criticals that time. Alright, so here we go. We're running through. As you can see, the health just plummeting down. The damage from the dragon. The beast striking. Overall, damage is pushing through very well. We lose Cotton this time, but we do get shields. So we have the little dragon creature and dark chocolate. And we're definitely going to do a little bit more damage this time. Yet again, we're probably going to miss out on that 20 million mark this time. And if you're not comfortable with your critical percentages, you don't have good critical labs, probably better to run the searing raspberries instead. But I'm going to do it one more time. And then if it still doesn't work, I'm going to show you in the post that I can make on YouTube the picture that I have of me doing it. So one more time. Hair mark. Eclair. Alright, this one's a little bit of a better setup. Getting Eclair to get those shields again, that's really the biggest thing. If you can get those, that's how you're going to get the most damage. Okay, it looks like I actually messed up the timing worse this time. So practice it multiple times. If you run this team, please practice it quite a lot. But I can 100% guarantee that I got it up to 20 million damage on this level dragon. And so toppings, timing, everything, that's going to make a huge difference of how it works. So see, 12 million that time because the timing was just horrible. So I messed it up completely. But that's just the proof of why timing matters so much for this team to even work. So it's if you don't have good labs with critical toppings, run searing. Run searing on dark chocolate, run searing on crunchy chip, run searing on pumpkin pie, and run searing on eclair. The critical you can run if you've got better labs for it. If you have the monument upgrade, you can run that, but you are still relying on critical percentages, so you might have a critless run, which means you're going to do less damage. But I did do a 20 million damage in one of the runs, and that's why I was so excited to show you guys, because I'm like, oh my god, we have a new amazing guild boss team that we can work towards and build towards. And I don't even have level 70 pumpkin pie, so I could elevate it even further. But I love to hear your feedback and your thoughts in the comments. Either way, I'm going to post the title screen as the 20 million damage I did, and I will also link, like a link or something showing the breakdown of the damage I did so you can see what the team I had. I promise, 20 million, I hit that just with this team. These same exact toppings. So it's amazing. I'd love to hear your feedback and your thoughts. Either way, thank you so much for watching.